Viewers, thanks for joining us. Here's our top focus this hour. The Khalistani ecosystem is so rattled by the tough response of Bharat that it does not know what to do. The sponsorship comes from Pakistan. The patronage is extended by Canada. And now you have parts of its toolkit doing its best to somehow keep the campaign going, because there are hardly any takers for what they have to offer. The idea of India, the idea of Bharat is supreme and will be supreme. But the Khalistani goons are trying every trick in the book. First, they blocked the Indian envoy from entering Gurudwara in Glasgow. Now look how petty they have got. Fired upon a vehicle parked outside house of Harman Singh in London. The reason Harman Singh's vehicle and house was attacked because he had opposed separate Sikh state in the past and has praised PM Modi often. In the morning, and these are picture proof, they threw paint on his car, and 15 minutes ago they fired one round on the car. You can see the bullet mark on the windshield to intimidate this family. This clearly shows that the Khalistani goons do not care about seats. All they care about is the dirty money that they get from Pakistan and the drug trade that they are entrenched in different parts of the world. They are enemies of humanity, let's just put it this way. Pradeep Datta, senior editor, is joining us live. Harman Kapoor and Khushi Kaur Kapoor also joining us, the Indian origin couple. Pradeep, this incident from London exposes the Khalistani propaganda, the ecosystem toolkit completely.
Yes, Pranesh, you are absolutely right. If anybody has still an impression in their mind that they are well-wisher of Sikhs, they are not at all well-wisher of Sikhs. You rightly put it out that they are, in fact, the crumbs are being thrown by the inter-service intelligence and they are surviving on those crumbs and the drugs trade. And they are misusing Gurdwara Sahib only to indoctrinate and brainwash young mind. But why they are doing so? Because it's inaction by the respective government, either in United Kingdom or in Canada, that these people have got encouraged and emboldened to an extent that now they've started targeting all those Sikh families who are questioning them. What was the fault of Harman Kapoor and Harman Kapoor's family? Because he had been very critical of their moves and he has often opposed the idea of separate Sikh state. He said, when we have got a country like India, what for we need the separate Sikh state? And the second thing is that he was all praised for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. When Taliban took over Afghanistan, he said it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who got Guru Granth Sahib safely from that land to India. So how much respect the Prime Minister is giving to the Sikh community. So why you are unnecessarily speaking against the Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Since then they have started targeting this family. First they targeted his restaurant. He is running a restaurant called Rangrace in London. That restaurant was often targeted, and then now they started even trolling his family. Today morning you rightly said the car was parked outside their house in Hounslow, London. They first threw a paint on that car. It was a red paint. It was basically they were trying to intimidate that we can target you, we can kill you. And just short while back they even fired a bullet on, you can see the windshield of the car. Basically they are trying to target them. But the question arises why there are certain elements within the government, whether it's in UK or whether it's in Canada,
you know,
those
just
who
stay
are
with
not
us.
taking action
we have
against
the
these
couple.
elements, if they start
Let's hear from them, and I'll bring you in. I want you to please stay with us throughout this broadcast. Harman Kapoor, Khushi Kaur Kapoor, both with us. Harman ji, Khushi ji, आपका स्वागत है टाइम्स नाउ पे. आपको डरने की बिल्कुल बात नहीं है, क्योंकि जो लोग हैं जो अभी भी भारत का झंडा उठाए हुए हैं वो आपके साथ हैं. पूरा देश देख रहा है, दुनिया आपके साथ है. पूरा वाकया बताइए हरमन जी, क्या हुआ?
वाकया ये कहानी आज की नहीं, 8 महीने पहले की है. In January I posted a video. As per my daughter, she is growing up, she is 18. She asked me a question, okay, why all these Khotistanis? I call them Khotistanis, not Khalistanis, first of all, because Khalsa is very pure word. I don't want these goons, these criminals to use my Khalsa word. So I call them Khotistanis. I told my daughter that these Khotistanis left India 40 years back after doing crimes, killing people, murdering people, raping, and then they fled to foreign countries, took asylum, and now these criminal-minded people they have taught their kids as well same criminal things. And after 40 years, this war, Khalistan war, was finished. This Khalistani movement was finished a long time back. But they started again because India, under the governance of Modi, is rising day by day, and foreign countries are not happy with that. And they took out this mission to destabilize India. And I questioned them, if you want Khalistan, that means Khotistan, go back to India and ask for what you deem is right. Because you're asking Khotistan sitting in UK or Canada, and innocent people are killed in India. So why should innocent person, Sikh or Hindu, should be killed for your mistakes? That video went viral, 3 million views in 3 days. After that, I got getting threat calls every day that we are going to come and kill you. And this kept going on. Now it's 8 months now. And I got attacked around 4 or 5 times. I got attacked 3 times at my restaurant, 2 times at my home I got attacked. They put my daughter's picture online. They licked my wife's picture, my daughter's picture online, completely licking them. They give death threats. They give rape threats. They tell people, go and rape my daughter and my wife. So they try to break me down emotionally all the way long. But
the reality that a lot of people don't know, what you're telling us, Harmanji, Khushiji, is shocking. Rape threats to your daughter. They posted a picture online, Khushiji's pictures online. All this because you took them on. You exposed them. You exposed their bigotry.
Yeah, I tried to expose them, and they got training from foreign countries that how to stop people speaking about them. So they started defaming me. They tried to break me down emotionally by putting my daughter's photo and my wife's photo online, by abusing them, rape threats, and all the worst thing they can deem of they have done with me emotionally. But I didn't went back. I keep on fighting. These buggers, these criminals called me once and they told me, Harman, say sorry to us on camera, say Modi Murdabad, and burn the flag of India, then we'll leave you in peace. I tell, come on, then kill me. I'm not going to do any of this, and I'll keep on fighting against you goons till the end of my life.
They wanted you to burn the national flag, our tricolor, our Tiranga, and say Modi Murdabad on camera. That was their demand.
That was their demand. I say, get lost. I am Guru ka Sikh, and I am a Deshbhakt. Anybody, Mr. Modi had saved a lot of Sikhs from Afghanistan. Modi have done nothing wrong till date with any of Sikh, till date. And I don't know who is feeding this in your filthy mind, telling you lies, and you tarnishing image of modern India, Modi ji and his administration. I got one question for all these criminals who are here from a long time. Just put it straight away. Why only people, as per they say, the Sikhs are being targeted in India? So, okay, you took asylum in UK, Canada, America, Australia, saying that you are being targeted by Indian government. That's why you need a safe haven in other countries. Okay, fine. But why not Sikhs from other states seek asylum in any of the countries? Show me a single case of any Sikh, any single Sikh from Bombay, Delhi, Maharashtra, Kanpur had asked for asylum that India is killing Sikhs. None. So it's only propaganda, filthy lies, because these are criminals. They bond criminals and they're taking their legacy ahead as a criminal. They don't want Sikhs, true Sikhs, to stand up and speak against these goons. So I am here. I will tell them, you fired the bullet on my car. Next time, fire here. Kill me. Not on my car. I'm not going to stop unless I'm killed.
I can tell you, I salute your spirit, sir. The courage is actually coming through every word that you are speaking. Patriotism, Deshbhakti is dripping in it. And Pradeep Bhai is also, Pradeep Bhai is, teary-eyed. It takes a lot what you've done. After what the Khalistani goons did to your family, Khushi ji, we want you to speak up today. Aap bataiye, your speaking up is important to send a message to those who believe this is some cause that they are
before Khushi
espousing
says-
and that they must be supported.
Before Khushi says something, I will tell you about Khushi. When initially 8 months back, I got a lot of hate and we have to leave my home. We were underground for 10 days with my family because of the attacks on my family. So I was underground 10 days in UK. UK will not believe that a British citizen with a British-born citizen was underground hiding from these Khotistanis for 10 days. At those 10 days when we were alone in hotel room hiding away from these Khotistanis for our life, I told my wife and kids, because of my statement, your life is in danger, your future is in jeopardizing, I'm your future. So for your sake, I will say sorry to Khotistani and end the matter. And what my daughters, she was 17 and my boy 16 that time, they told me, Dad, if you say sorry, we are not going to see मेरा और अपने आप को हम कभी माफ नहीं कर पाएंगे आज के बाद. मेरी बीबी ने बोला, हरमन आपको अब लड़के ही मरना है, माफी मांग के नहीं मरना है. तो these are ladies, my family and my wife, Khushi, who is behind this power कि उसने मुझे हिम्मत दी. She gave me a strength to fight against this Khotistani.
Khushi ji, I salute you. I salute you, ma'am. I really do. From the bottom of our hearts here, the entire, Times Now team, everyone in Times Network and our viewers, the viewer family that we have across the world, whoever is watching this broadcast will reach out to you in either on social media or send in their good wishes. Speak up today. आप बोलिए, ये खालिस्तानी जो करते हैं, ये उनका असली चेहरा आप देखना आप कीजिए.
Khotistanis, I give them social media a new name, Khotistani. They are screaming because I give them name of Khotistanis. So because the Khalsa word is very pure word. I'm pure Sikh and I don't want anyone use that Khalsa word. So please continue with the name of the Khotistani. I'm very happy. So I will speak with you on behalf of this. They give the rape threats. They shoot today the bullet with the gun. I don't care. You make me a more strong. And now we come and fight more stronger than you. But because we want to be finished these Khotistanis to end off what should I say?
खुशी जी कहना चाहती है कि जब तक ये लोग खत्म नहीं होते हमारी आवाज नहीं झुकने वाली. We will keep fighting for Sikhs and our India because ये कुछ लोग जिनके सिर पे पगड़ी नहीं है. आप देखो दूसरी वीडियो पे जो लोग खोतिस्तानी बन के घूम रहे हैं, they're not even wearing the पगड़ी. ठीक है, वो जो खोतिस्तान मांग रहे हैं, जो मेरे गुरु को बदनाम कर रहे हैं आज के दिन, जो मेरे सिखों की शहादत को, मेरे गुरुओं की शहादत को, उनकी फैमिली की शहादत को बदनाम कर रहे हैं, मैं नहीं होने दूंगा. मर जाऊंगा. ये पगड़ी मैंने पहनी है 50 साल से हो गया है. आई एम 52 ईयर से मैंने ये पगड़ी है. मेरी मुंह पे जो दाढ़ी आई है आज तक मैंने एक दाढ़ी का बाल नहीं तोड़ा. और आई विल नॉट लेट दिस few goons, few criminals to tarnish my गुरु के बलिदान. नो. और जो हिंदुस्तान ने किया, जो मोदी सरकार ने किया सिखों के लिए, मैं नहीं होने दूंगा. Whether I'm living in UK from last 26 years, मगर दिल है हिंदुस्तानी.
I checked some of the goons pictures last 1 year before. They don't have a dadi. They don't have any kesh. They are clean shaved. Suddenly they are गुरु का सिख.
फ्रॉड है मैम, वो सब फ्रॉड है. आपने सही नाम दिया आप दोनों ने. वो फ्रॉड है, वो खालिस्तानी नहीं. आपने एकदम सही बोला. अब मैं खोटिस्तानी बोलूंगा उनको. अब आपने ये बहुत ही अच्छा करेक्शन कर दिया. ये खालिस्तान नहीं, ये खोटिस्तान है. और ये फ्रॉड है, ये गूंज भी नहीं है, ये फ्रॉड है.
ये फ्रॉड है, खोटिस्तानी है. जो ये इनका अमृतपाल और महमूदपाल, he was Hindu क्या, इसके सिरे बाल नहीं थे for 10 years. He don't have any case and दाढ़ी when he was living in Dubai. एकदम से कैसे बन गया ये वायरस पंजाब का? I call him वायरस पंजाब का, not वारिस पंजाब दा. He is a virus of पंजाब. दीप सिद्धू उससे पहले जो था, सिर पे उसके केस नहीं थे, एकदम से पगड़ी बांध के वो कैसे सिख बन गया? ये जो पन्नू है, जो अब आजकल कनाडा अमेरिका में भौंक रहा है, इसके सिर पे आज तक पगड़ी नहीं पहनी, सिर पे केस नहीं है. How can he say कि he is the boss virus of Sikhs? They are not. They are tarnishing image of Sikhs. People like us who don't want Khotistan.
Yeah.
जो लोग पंजाब से बाहर हैं, जितने सिख हैं, even पंजाब के सिख, nobody wants Khotistan, no one. They want peaceful life. They all are happy. जितने भी हमारे सिख भाई हैं हिंदुस्तान में, देख लो, बड़ी-बड़ी गाड़ियां, बड़े घर, big warehouses, businesses, they paying tax, living life, luxury life. तो क्या कमी है हमको कि कुछ लोग जो criminals हैं, हम सबको बदनाम कर रहे हैं और तुले हुए हमको मारने के लिए, बिकॉज दे नो सिक्स आर रीढ़ की हड्डी ऑफ इंडिया।
और उनको मेरा मैसेज है इन सबके लिए, अगर हम मर भी जाएंगे हम इंडिया के टुकड़े नहीं होने देंगे।
वाह,
ये ध्यान से सुन लो।
ये आप एक बार फिर से बोल दीजिए खुशी जी, एक बार और बोल दीजिए आप।
मैंने इनको बोला कि अगर हम मर भी जाएंगे हम हिंदुस्तान के टुकड़े नहीं होने देंगे।
हम पहले भी कहते हैं जय हिंद, अभी बोलते हैं जय हिंद।
और हम जय हिंद बोलते हैं तो
जय
उनको
हिंद।
तकलीफ है।
जय हिंद है, क्योंकि हम हिंदुस्तान के हैं, कुछ घटिया लोग, कुछ क्रिमिनल लोग की वजह से मैं सिखों को बदनाम होने नहीं दूंगा। चाहे आई एम सफरिंग, माई फैमिली सफरिंग इमोशनली, फिजिकली, मेंटली, लेकिन मैं गुरु का सिख हूं, मैं अपने 10वें पाशाह का गुरु सिख हूं। भाई मैं लड़ता रहूंगा, जब तक मेरे पे जान है मैं लड़ता रहूंगा। मुझे बस आप लोगों की बस दुआई चाहिए कि
पूरा देश हरमन जी, खुशी जी, पूरा देश आपके साथ है। आपने जो इतनी बड़ी बात कह दी है कि आप मर भी जाएंगे लेकिन देश के, भारत के टुकड़े नहीं होने देंगे, पूरा देश आपके साथ है। प्रदीप दत्ता जो हमारे सीनियर एडिटर हैं वो भी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, वो भी सुन रहे हैं। यूजुअली वो बहुत बोलते हैं लेकिन वो भी एकदम चुप्पी साथ के एकदम सुन रहे हैं, क्योंकि आपने जो भी बोला है वो सीधा इट हैज हिट हियर। And I can vouch for this, and anybody who's watching this broadcast or will watch this broadcast later on social media, wherever, will feel the emotions and patriotism with which you are speaking. Pradeep bhai.
Yes, Pranesh, you're absolutely right. In fact, I also connect with them, whatever they are saying, and I feel like saluting their spirit, because that is the real Khalsa and the Sikh spirit, because they are only handful of people, that vocal minority who are just coming out and those Pakistani students raising slogans against India. The real picture is that no Sikh is there for Khalistan. And I would like to say a few lines for them. Basam kar do Khotistaniyon ke hatred ke jaal ko, aap आरती की लो नहीं, आप भारत की क्रोध की मशाल हैं। कटा दूंगा कल तक मैं बाकी के जा तक, रह जाऊंगा अकेला मैं घर को लुटाकर, कभी बेटे वारे कभी वारा वालिद, इस तरह से कौम का देश का कर्जा अदा हो रहा है। These were the words of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And today when Khushi Ji was saying that we'll prefer to die but will not allow anybody to touch India, that is the real spirit of Sikhism, because you can take out Sikhs from India, but you cannot take out India from Sikhs. That is what my father often says, and that's what we keep on telling all those Khalistanis who are sitting there. And right word they said, Khotistanis, because Khalistan, because they don't have that thing in their mind. That's why we call them a Khalistan. They don't have anything here. This brain is totally empty, because India and Sikhs are together, synonymous terms. You cannot just divide them. Because see, they had been encouraged and emboldened by certain elements, whether it's a deep state there in Canada, whether it's the Canadian leadership, whether it's somebody in the UK, because of which the people like Harman Kapoor and her wife had to suffer. And see, they had been suffering for the last 8 months. But what Mr. Kapoor said, he said, I'll prefer to die, but I will not say sorry to them. I'll prefer to die, but I will not allow anybody to touch my Tiranga. Because he understands, for this tricolour, lakhs of people from my community, your community, soldiers there on the ground, they have sacrificed their life. Why? Because they wanted to see the tricolour fluttering. Because if we see the tricolour fluttering, it is not because of the blowing wind, it is because of the last breath of the soldier there on the ground. And we have seen that how our soldiers are giving their lives for this tricolour. That's one of the reasons, even sitting thousands of kilometers away from the country, how patriotic they are. That is the spirit they are carrying in their heart. That is
And
they
what
carry
this will
Bharat
do,
in their heart.
Pradeep, is
The
that
people who
now
carry Bharat-
Harman ji and Khushi ji have spoken, and spoken so well, exposed the Khotistanis. This will give courage and hope to others who are silently suffering. They will now speak up against Khotistanis, and I'm sure there are many who have been under attack, who've been threatened, intimidated with rape threats, vile warnings, because that is what Khalistani goons do. They are Khotistanis. Harman ji, Khushi ji, you've exposed them today on Times Now. Harman ji, आप उन लोगों से क्या कहना चाहते हैं, जस्टिन ट्रूडो जैसे जो लोग हैं, जो निज्जर पे चुप बैठे हैं?
जस्टिन ट्रूडो इज हार्बरिंग क्रिमिनल्स फॉर हिज वोट बैंक. जितने भी क्रिमिनल्स हैं भाग के हिंदुस्तान से कनाडा में बैठे हुए हैं, और कुछ दिनों में बाद ये लिख के रख लो, जो खोतिस्तानी आज ट्रूडो के साथ बैठे हैं वही खोतिस्तानी कुछ दिनों के बाद कनाडा में भी दंगे करेंगे, वहां के गोरों को मारेंगे। लिख के रख लो, ये दे आर क्रिमिनल्स, उनके खून में क्रिमिनल्स, उनके खून में क्रिमिनलिटी है, उनके बच्चों के खून में क्रिमिनलिटी है, ये खूनी लोग हैं, ये वही करेंगे जो उनके खून में है। ये जो घटिया काम इन्होंने इंडिया में किए वही काम अभी कनाडा में कर रहे हैं, यूके में कर रहे हैं। जब कनाडा और यूके इनकी बात सुनना बंद करेगा तो ये लोग इन्हीं के लोगों को तंग करेंगे। ये मैं बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि इनकी फितरत में है एहसान फरामोशी, जिस थाली में खाते हैं उसी में छेद करते हैं ये लोग।
और जस्टिन ट्रूडो के बारे में मैं ये बोलना चाहती हूँ कि वो पढ़ा लिखा इंसान है, देखो इंग्लिश आती है उसको, पढ़ा लिखा इंसान है। इन खोतों के साथ रहकर उसका भी दिमाग काम करना बंद हो चुका है।
खुशी जी देखिए, इंग्लिश आना इज नो मेजर ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड
पढ़ा
विजडम।
लिखा तो है, उसके पास डिग्रीज हैं, पढ़े लिखे इंसान का भी दिमाग
खराब हो गया।
जी
इनका देखो संगत का असर हुआ है उस पर।
Trudeau is the first prime minister of the world who put allegation on other country without any evidence. First prime minister and the last prime minister in the world who put allegation on
He's
other
learned from his father. He's learned from his father. He's learned from his father.
जो that's the thing,
That's
जो
what
बाप से
I
सीखा किया वही खोतिस्तानी, जो बाप कर गया वही बच्चे कर रहे हैं आज।
बट हरमन जी, खुशी जी, सल्यूट आपको एक बार फिर से। आपने जो खोटिस्तानी को एक्सपोज किया और उन्होंने आपसे कहा कि तिरंगा जला दो, मोदी मुर्दाबाद का हो, आपने कह दिया कि गोली यहां पे मार दो लेकिन हम नहीं बोलेंगे। आई सल्यूट यू। आखिरी, आई वॉन्ट यू टू एंड दिस शो। मैं कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहता, आप एक छोटा सा संदेश देके शो क्लोज कर दीजिए।
मेरा और खुशी का और मेरे जो छोटे बच्चे हैं जो ब्रिटिश बॉर्न है लेकिन वो पूरे हिंदुस्तानी हैं, मेरे बच्चे हिंदी बोलते हैं, पंजाबी नहीं बोलते, ठीक है। और मेरा संदेश है पूरे भारतवासियों से कि जो भारतवासी बैठ के सोचते हैं कि जितने भी सिख जिसने पगड़ी पहनी है जो विदेशों में है सारे खोतिस्तानी हैं, तो नहीं, सारे सिख खोतिस्तानी नहीं है, कुछ खोतिस्तानी है। हम सिख हैं, भारत के सिख हैं, और हर सिख खोतिस्तानी नहीं है। मेरा भी यही संदेश है कि प्लीज सद्भावना बना के रखो और कल को कोई बेगुनाह किसी चपेट में आके मारा ना जाए। तो मेरा संदेश ये है मेरे भारत से, भारत के लोगों से, कि समझें कि सारे पगड़ी वाले लोग खोतिस्तानी नहीं हैं। बस यही मेरी एक आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
जय हिंद, जय भारत।
जय हिंद हरमन जी, जय हिंद खुशी कपूर, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। प्रदीप भाई, थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग अस विथ योर इनपुट्स। Let's just end it here. The Khotistanis, the Khalistanis, call it, call them what you want to. They stand completely exposed.
जय हिंद।
जय हिंद।
Jai Hind, sir. Jai Hind, ma'am. Thank you.
जय हिंद।